It's very, it just feels very like family owned and independent. So it's like just affordable and nice and what's the word? A sensible choice. However you say that. Oh my gosh, my hair is so gross. I just like want to shower away all of the grime from yesterday's whatever the fuck that was. Like, actually, what the fuck happened? I'm not even lying to you. The fact that I'm standing here making this video right now is a miracle. I literally woke up this morning and I wanted to fucking die. Like, I literally felt like shit. I literally felt so awful. I haven't been that hungover since I got dinner with my friend in Boston like 2 years ago, when that chef I met from Martha's Vineyard like literally comped the entire dinner and drinks, and I just got so blacked out. Like, Liv had to put an IV in me to rehydrate me. I couldn't keep anything down. That's exactly what happened this morning. I literally couldn't keep a single thing down. Okay, why don't I eat my McDonald's first? It's here. Yes. I literally couldn't keep a single thing down in my stomach because there was just so much like acid and bile sitting there. I had no food. I had to literally, since there's no DoorDash in Italy, since there was no DoorDash, I had to literally sit there at my own fucking, like, I had to just pathetically lay there so, like, I was just so helpless. I had no options. I had to fucking, you know what I did? I literally tried contacting the Airbnb host, so the lady who checked me in. I couldn't really contact her because I don't have, I guess, fucking calling abilities here. She wasn't on WhatsApp for some reason. So I had to literally freaking, yeah, she didn't have WhatsApp, and the person that my text connected to wasn't working that day. So I was like, fuck. She ended up calling me, and I was like, is there any way you can bring me food? And she was like, I'm so sorry, I can't, because I'm the only one working today. I can't leave the front desk area. And I was like, fuck. But she managed to push back my checkout 30 minutes. So that was fine. I needed that 30 minutes because I texted the guy I met last night's brother if he was at the cafe. And like, that was literally my last resort ever, because last night, the guy Vincent, he like had a temper tantrum when I told him to use a condom. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave. And then I left. And that was the last thing ever. I didn't get to like thank him for the night, or like we didn't get to walk back together. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna leave. And I had to fucking message his brother to ask if he could bring me food, because I literally needed it that bad. I needed it that badly. And like, of course, his cafe is the one right downstairs from my Airbnb. So I was like, fuck. But his brother was nice. I hope he doesn't know what happened. He messaged me. I have to message him back still. Oh, I forgot my ketchup. I have to message him back still, but he was like, yeah, I'll be there at like 11:10. And it was like 10:40. He was on the train from La Spezia, and I was like, okay. And so it was good that they pushed my checkout later, because that means I had until like 11:30. But like by then I was like, okay, I need to get up. Like, I literally need to get up and get my shit together and go to the airport, because I'm doing the timetables in my head, and I'm like pretending like I'm actually gonna make my way there on normal cat hours. I was walking so fucking slow, you guys. Everyone outpaced me. I don't care what age you are, you're outpacing me. I had to stop and take breaks every single 5 to 10 minutes. And then more than 2 times today, I had to sit down, pull over, and puke in my bag. I'm not even lying to you. It was the most humiliating experience of my whole life. I was so humbled. So good. Okay, what I got was the medium fries. a 6-piece nugget, and it's like garlic pepper, which I haven't tried before. I think they're from Japan. It's cute. They have like a little international menu. And they had a cafe there, so I'm like, I want an oat matcha tomorrow. But the doctor said only water today, so I'm sticking with water. And then a curry sauce. Look. The soy sauce mix that was supposed to come with this was sold out, so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna get something else. And I decided to get the curry sauce. It's so good. Wow, I want curry ramen. All right, anywho, that was my morning today. That was my whole day. Is that focusing? This is so good. Holy F. Has like a nice kick to it at the end. I'm gonna water. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. Like the entire day was just ridiculous. Actually, so ridiculous. It was just full of like BS. Here, let me do this. The whole day was just full of BS. Like fully at my own expense. This was all fully my fault. And like I was laying there this morning and I was like, are you fucking serious? That's like the worst part. The fact that I literally had control over the entire situation. And I was just like, let me just throw it in the air and see where it lands. In fucking hell. That was like the most humbling. Wow. I haven't been that hungover in so long. Like the only two that can compare are dinner with the Martha's Vineyard guy and that one time in junior year where I had to fish my phone out of the toilet because I dropped it while calling the Uber. Like, I was puking until 4 or 5 p.m. that day, and I couldn't keep anything down. Same thing as today. And, like, today I had fucking deadlines. God. And, like, lugging all my shit up and down the stairs. Oh, my God. I would rather die. Like, I feel like that was worse than dying. Terrible. Oh my God, in the heat. And then standing in line at the tickets. And standing in line for the tickets. Going up and down the elevators for the train platforms. Oh my God. Like, oh my God. I feel like I literally ran a marathon. Triathlon. That's the harder one, right? To like do all the shit. I'm just so happy I'm here right now. Honestly, I'm so proud of myself. I'm literally so proud of myself. Like, when I was getting through the day, well, when I was like barely getting through the day, it was just super emotional. Like, I remember when I was laying in bed this morning, I just wanted to cry. Like, I literally just wanted to sob. I just felt so helpless and like so weak, powerless. I felt like such a failure. Like I felt so disappointed in myself. Like why did I even let it get to that? I literally woke up in my outfit, makeup, hair. My purse was literally still on. Lights were on. Like I literally don't even remember falling asleep. And like it was just so irresponsible of me to do because it was my last day. Like, I was supposed to pack before dinner. I was supposed to get all my stuff. I was supposed to, like, map out all the stuff, make sure I had the timetables. And, like, there were so many steps that I had told myself I would do and didn't do them. And I couldn't even, like, get up and feel normal because I was so severely hungover. Like, honestly, I felt so disappointed in myself. And I feel like I let myself down. That's what it was. And so I just like really wanted to cry, but I couldn't even do it. So I got up, executed. That was like honestly the most efficient hangover. That was the most efficient hangover like troubleshooting I've done. Like I woke up at 6:30. I stayed awake and I was like, this needs to change. I got up, I started chugging water, I started throwing up, like I did the whole like chug water, throw up, like shower, you know. And I was like, I literally only have a few hours to do this before I won't have a bathroom or anything until I get here. So I like made myself like hustle through this hangover. It was so gross. And I'm just like, I cannot believe I did that. And then what happened? I got to La Spezia and then I had to get to Pisa. That train was also a process and like, man, I was so nauseous. Literally fighting for my life. Not a single exaggeration. I was like, I couldn't even like stand up without feeling like I wanted to puke for more than 30 seconds. I had to pack in increments. And when I got to the train station and stuff, I had to like pause. When I got up to the ticket booth, got tickets, had to sit down. Got back up, had to sit down the train station. Exited the train, had to sit back down. Went down and up the escalator, had to sit back down. Like I literally was negotiating with my body. I was like, okay, we're gonna do this. And we're not gonna have food or water because you're gonna start puking in who knows where. And so like, I was like, am I gonna faint? It's so hot. And like being sensitive to smell and light. Oh, the sun beating down on me, cigarettes everywhere. I didn't realize how prominent they were until I was fucking hungover. Like literally cigarette smoke everywhere. Every time I smelled one, I wanted to gag and throw up. It was so gross. And then even like earlier today when I was walking by, girls putting on sunscreen. I was like, oh my God, I need to throw up. Like, is this what pregnancy feels like? Ugh. Like, It was so bad. It was so bad. Like, I couldn't even get around with clear air because there was smoke everywhere. And like noise, overstimulation, crying kids, babies on the train and the plane. Or like, I don't know, like motorcycles, buses, like trains squeaking. Like, oh my God, today was literally so traumatizing. So traumatizing. I'm so proud of myself. Like, wow. I think my literal saving grace was the pharmacist at Pisa Airport. I recorded like a TikTok or two when I was like on the floor. I did like a pharmacy haul. But I had to literally, it was me and ChatGPT against the whole world. We beat all odds. We beat the case. Like, literally start playing Maury because you are not the father. I wasn't the father. It felt great. Like, saving grace was at the airport. I'm like texting ChatGPT. I'm like, okay, here are my symptoms. This is where I'm going. Like, what are my priorities right now? Food, water. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I feel nauseous. Do I need medicine? Like, what's the plan? Do I check into my flight first? Do I get Wi-Fi? Like, what? Full on operating right now. And so it's like, there's a pharmacy at the airport, if you can make that one. And I was gonna go in La Spezia, but I couldn't even do a walk that was 300 feet away. I literally couldn't even do it. So I was like, okay, we're gonna have to make the train to Pisa and then I'm gonna have to figure it out. So I'm sitting on this train, nauseous as fuck. And I finally get there, and then the pharmacy's gloriously right inside. After the fucking 2-mile trek from the Pisa mover. Like, are you fucking for real? So I finally go in, and I literally am like, hold my phone. I'm like, do you have this? He's like, ooh, this is a prescription medication. Like, normally I only sell this for like a prescription purposes. And I'm just standing there and I'm just like, okay. because in my head I'm like, should I ask him if there's an alternative? Like, should I ask him what to do? Like, should I tell him how I'm feeling? And he's like, but I'll sell it to you. So he sells me this prescription drug. It's like this anti-nausea medication. He's like, swallow with water? Like, do you want to swallow a pill or you want to dissolve on tongue? And I was like, we both said at the same time, dissolve on tongue. And so he gets me this thing and he's like checking out. He's like, alcohol problem? I'm like, yeah. I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, yeah. Mind you, the only words I say are, do you sell this? And thank you. Because I literally cannot speak because I'm gonna start throwing up. I'm so nauseous standing there. He can tell. I'm like literally leaning against the counter. I'm going like this. I'm going like this. Like balancing my way on one leg. And I'm like swaying. And he can clearly tell I'm not having it. So he sells it to me and he's like doing the thing. And he's like, tonight, water. And I'm like, okay. Yes, sir. So, water. Second McDonald's of the day. I'm glad I tried this. And I took the medication. I was still spinning because the pain transferred to a headache because I was crying. Okay. And then like I walked around, I went back, I asked for Tylenol. He prescribed me something else. And then he was like, have you not eaten all day today? You need like bread or like crackers or something. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably a good idea. Like, which was what I was trying to summon someone for this morning. But to no avail, I was left to my own devices and I went straight to La Spezia. I was like, I'm so sorry. I missed my train. But yeah, I was literally crying. Okay. So I did end up having a good cry. And it was after I got to Pisa. So I finally arrived in Pisa after like 1.5 hours. And I'm sitting there at the platform because I'm like taking breaks in between my walks. And the people are clearing, the train's leaving. For like 30 minutes, it's just silent. Like, I'm the only one on the platform. I'm sitting there with my suitcase and my bag. And I'm just like, how the fuck did I get myself in such a mess? Like, what's happening right now? And I start to cry because, like, that is very much a moment where I was like, I wish I could just call my mom. Like, I literally wish I could call my mom and just tell her everything that I was feeling and, like, just vent and tell her everything that was on my mind and just feel her love. And I know that she would just be texting me, like, are you okay? Take this medicine, do this. Like, this was probably just one of the first moments where, like, I've had to really just take care of myself in a foreign country alone, like on a solo trip, and like doing something super irresponsible when I have told her both times when I got really, really drunk. She got so mad at me and she was like, why? Why are you not eating before drinking? Why are you not like taking care of yourself? Like, what's going on? This is so avoidable. And so like, I just felt so ashamed. Like, I just felt like I let myself down. Like, I felt like I let myself down and like was so irresponsible, and it was stupid, and like it was such a stupid situation that I put myself in. And like the only thing that would have comforted me was calling my mom and telling her what happened and hearing her yell at me, and then get messages from her about where to go or what to ask for at the counter. Like, I just felt so helpless and alone. And even though I knew I had myself, it was just like, it's just one of those moments where I just wish I had my mom. And so like, I'm just sitting there for like 40 minutes because I'm like checking to see when the next train is coming to get me to the airport. And I'm just like sobbing. Like I'm literally crying. I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm like, I miss my mom. I'm so disappointed. I'm sad. I'm hungover. I'm nauseous. I have a headache. I'm on my period. I haven't showered. These are the same clothes as yesterday. And like the situation from last night was also bothering me. Like there was just way too much going on. And like I literally felt so low. So low and helpless. So I talked to my mom a little bit and I felt better afterwards. And like I wanted to call my dad so badly. Like I was literally like bargaining with myself. Like, should I call him? Should I not? I don't know. But like I didn't want to call him because like I didn't want to ruin the trust that he gave me to go on this trip. He was so against it. And like it took him so much to come around and actually support me going on this trip myself. And like I did so well the entire time. Updated him, called him, sent photos. I made all these friends. I'm having such a great time. Then being responsible with my money. And like for me to call him up and tell him what happened and like tell him about the situation I got myself in, I just like couldn't bring myself to do it. Like I was so ashamed and I was so prideful that I was like, no, I don't want to ruin the trust he's already given in me. I don't want him to stress out. I don't want him to, you know, do all these things because like he's all the way in Massachusetts. Like what is he gonna do? I'm in Pisa. So I was like, I'm not gonna call him. Deep down I know I can handle it. I have myself and I'm gonna be okay. So like the whole thing just felt so lonely because like I was literally left to my own devices. My friends left the day before and I had nobody but myself. It was so hard. It was so hard. And so yeah, the pharmacist was my saving grace. And then when I sat down and I was taking the medicine, I cried again because I was like, he just reminded me of my mom a little bit. Yeah, I think that's the sign that she gave me today. I miss you, Mom. He reminded me so much of my mom. He was so caring. He told me to eat. He told me how to take the medicine. I was begging my mom for a sign when I was talking to her. And I got to the pharmacy like 10 minutes later. And then my McDonald's receipt was 222. The same numbers I was greeted with at the start of my trip. It's crazy. I'm just proud of myself. And I'm happy I'm finally here. I literally can't wait to finish this. Drink my water slowly. Take a long shower. Literally wash away all the grime from today. And charge my phone. Figure out when I'm going to the airport. And then I'll deal with real life at the airport. I don't really feel like texting or going on my phone or anything tonight. Yeah. Man, I can't wait to be back in New York. I feel like my life perspective has also changed a lot on like what I want out of life. And like before my mom passed, one thing I really, really wanted to do was live in a foreign country, like just live abroad. And I was like, I don't know why. I just want to do it. And the culture, the food, the history, the lifestyle is different. And while all those things may still be true, and there still might be a part of me that's like curious about doing that still, I think for the first time in my whole life, I really, really appreciated how modern and how comfortable living in the US was. Like I craved air conditioning. I craved ice water. I craved free bathrooms. I craved accessibility. I craved American food. I don't want to have pasta or pizza again in a very long time. But like, I craved ease. I craved Uber. I craved DoorDash. Like, I craved good, reliable internet and data. Like, I just realized how much of my life has revolved around like the way technology has advanced in our society, that I never realized how much I actually preferred that kind of lifestyle and like ease over what I thought and romanticized about in other parts of the world. So that was also a big realization. And like when I got to Germany, I was like leaving Italy, I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like I literally need to get to another country now. Like I cannot be in Italy anymore. I was so relieved to be in Germany. It's just so much more modern and accessible. And it feels more comfortable, kind of like the US. So I think the people are more polite here. I don't know why. But the people here, especially the airport staff, are so kind to me. So, and all Germans are hot, so that helped. But yeah, I don't know. So it was just a lot. Physical, emotional, mental pain, all kinds of pain, chaos. Here I am. Literally didn't think I could do it. Okay. I have another nugget and I'm gonna go shower.